Hey, hope this video finds you well. Something that's been on my mind lately, as I waste my time and just wonder about stuff for no reason, is whether there's more questions than there is answers, or whether there are more answers than there are questions. And of course, I think they're both infinite. But I watched a video that I didn't fully understand about how some infinities are greater than others. So I'm just going to roll with it, and I'm going to assume that one of these infinities is greater than the other. And so the first way of looking at it, right, was for me, well, there are many unanswered questions. Okay, so easy. There must be more questions than answers. Except there's also the fact that you can give multiple answers to the same question. For example, I could ask, what's your name? Or what are you guys' name? That's one question. And if there's a group of 20 people, potentially you would get 20 different answers. Or you could also play in how vague a question is. So if I say, is it wrong to lie? A Kantian deontologist would say, yes, it's wrong to lie, period, full stop. A utilitarian would say, well, it depends on the consequences, and if it produces more good than bad, then no, it's not bad. But if it produces more bad than good, then utility isn't maximized, therefore it is bad. It is wrong to lie in that case. Aristotle, I'm not sure what an Aristotelian would say with virtue ethics. He would probably say something along the lines of, you're acting in accordance with vice, therefore it is diminishing your character, and it is a bad thing to do. But at the same time, in the Republic, Plato, who's the master of Aristotle, I'm not saying that Aristotle agrees with Plato on everything, but Plato does acknowledge that lies could be used as a sort of medicine. So, anyways, the point is, you could answer that same question many different ways, but then you'd be like, well, you're not asking the question right. So it's not one question, it's sort of four questions in a trench coat, or three questions in a trench coat. It's, is it wrong to lie as per utilitarianism? Is it wrong to lie as per deontology? Is it wrong to lie as per virtue ethics? So, those are three questions, not one. But then I started to ask myself, well, what is, like, how would I count questions? So if I say, do you like X, is that one question, or is that many questions? Like if I say, do you like ice cream? Do you like movies? Do you like sports? Do you like is that one question, or are those many questions? And then, again, with what's your name, that would be one question, right? And you could, but then, is it each time you ask it that it's a new question, or is it one question per answer? So if I asked 7 different people, what's your name, and 2 of them happen to be named Andrew, then did I ask 6 questions because I got 6 different answers? So, or is it that I asked one question 7 times and I got 6 different answers? And answers at the same time, like a similar thing would happen, right? I would say, I could ask you a bunch of stuff, and I ask you 5 questions and you answered, I don't know, twice. So did I get 4 answers? Did I get 5 answers? If I don't know is the answer to many different questions, or if I ask you, what's 2 plus 2, what's 1 plus 3, what's 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus, like the answer is always going to be 4. So is 4 the answer? Is 4 one answer to 4 different questions, or is it 4 questions to 4 different? Is it the same? Like, I start to get confused. So I know this is a huge waste of time, but at the same time, it has allowed me to sort of question things that I hadn't questioned before. And I really enjoy questioning myself and just asking questions, period. So I actually had some fun with it. But then I sort of felt like it was dragging along, and I think I thought of other stuff. I can't remember exactly what, or maybe I didn't think of other stuff. But essentially, like, after a while, I didn't know how to count the questions, and I didn't know how to count the answers. And now I want to know what other people think. Peace.